Hey everyone, welcome back to my latest trapping video. Today I'll be showcasing some clips from the community. So the clip that was sent in today was by the Lord's Guy. So the Lord's Guy has an 800mm mite rally trap. He's running, I think, around 7 million each of tier 2. And actually, we're just going to see it right here. And 1.6 to 1.7 mil of each tier 4. So again, it's not a huge comp by any stretch of the imagination. I would actually argue it's a small comp nowadays. It is a good amount of tier 2, but the tier 4 count is on the lower end. So if there was any really strong guys, there's a much bigger chance they're going to walk back. Just because of the lack of tier 4 damage. So there is a double rally set on him right now. So LH is one of them, and then SG is the other one. It is not a timed double by any stretch of the imagination. It looks like XG will be walking way before LH does. He's going to throw on his gear. It's not like crazy gear. He's got really good jewels, but not crazy actual gear. So we're just going to wait for the rally here. It is going to be a range rally. By the way, if you do record a video and you're going to be putting words on the screen, don't put them in the middle because that's usually where all the all the action is going. Put them on the bottom or the top because you do kind of cover what is going on. So anyways, that's just a tip for anyone doing editing of videos. Don't put the giant words in the middle, put them on the top or bottom. So anyways, they did end up canceling. They saw his gear. The rally lead wasn't super strong, so I guess he got a little scared of the purple gear, where the LH guy is definitely not scared because that guy is much stronger. Over 100 castle stars, all that stuff, so not scared of some purple gear. Again, top tier leads, if they see purple gear, they're like, yeah, perfect, purple gear, that's what I want to see. They're not like, oh, purple gear, I better cancel. So, again, this guy is quite strong too, so let's see what they're setting. If there's a lot of tier 5, it could be a bad day. If it's a low tier 5, it won't be too bad. So anyways, let's see what he's sending. Couple seconds away. Just sitting in the watchtower waiting. Again, if you're ever in this situation, just make sure you're in a talents and war gear and all that stuff. Yeah, okay. Not a crazy amount of tier 5 in that. Also, they're not carpeting, so they're going to give him plenty of time to switch out his heroes and everything, and even familiars to counter the rally. So this is going to make it quite easy. Plus, obviously, getting the full counter off is going to be no problem, because again, they're still not carpeting. What is going on? Again, and there's only 500k tier 5. So that's really not too scary either. So anyways, capped that pretty easily. I believe it didn't take much damage. Yeah, did not take much damage at all. Like, what was that, like 1.6 mil, I would say, from that. 170 castle stars though, but yeah, without the tier 5 count in the rally's not going to be doing crazy amounts of damage. Yeah, 1.643 mil there. Pretty decent take, honestly, out of everything considered. Only 625k to the front line, and then the pack 5s did most of the damage to the back line, but 900k or whatever it was. So anyways, we're gonna move on. So this is going to be against Tough, I guess, TUF. They're gonna be the rally here. I guess they are going to be going, I'm not sure what they were going here, but yeah, so apparently they took forever. I guess they canceled a couple times or something. They couldn't fill, so his Fury actually ran out. So he had to actually redo his Fury before the rally came in. And again, with artifacts nowadays, you get quite a bit of stats with Fury. So even if you don't have tier 5 research, you get the extra Fury boosts. But I think you should have counter research, which gives Fury boosts as well. So yeah, just go into Fury as a rally trap. I mean, that's the whole point of rally trap, is to be able to take rallies, so going the Fury is not a big deal unless you're in, let's say, a kingdom where they do like rally parties where you can't take the rally and you're not a rally party trap. So anyways, it is going to be an inf rally, switching to Cav and then getting the war gear on pretty much last second, because if you see the red ring around the screen there, you can see it was basically the literally last second that he got that gear swap off, which was good. He took very little damage on that, so from these leads he's actually taking quite low damage, even though he doesn't have very much tier 4, so he's doing really well against these, because obviously nowadays rallies can do quite a bit of damage. And unfortunately, the guy did get his Helldrider popped. That's never what you want to see. It's even worse when they have the 1% chance. I've had that a couple times, where it's just like a 1% chance to get their leader back, and they seem to get it every time. So Anyway, so he is baiting without anti on this one. So range front, again, he doesn't have a super scary comp, so it's not too hard to get rallied without a anti. If my rally trap was sitting there without anti, a lot of guilds won't go for it because I have quite a bit of troops, but since he's only run like 1.7 mil of each tier 4, only 7 mil of each tier 2, he's actually a pretty juicy target for a lot of people, so it's a great way to bait if you're not running a ton of troops. I mean, depending on the kingdom, if you're because some kingdoms they'll go for it no matter what. Other kingdoms, they'll see if you have like 40 or 50 mil troops, they'll leave you alone. So with running like whatever he's running under 20 mil, it's actually not too bad. So anyway, so again, they should know what his front line is since he doesn't have an anti. So it's really easy to actually counter these. You could always think they might bamboozle you thinking you're actually online, so you got to be a little bit careful. But you can mitigate that by going the opposite of the bamboozle and not getting full counter that way, and then going for the counter afterwards. So what that means, if it's range, you would think they would go cav, or not cav, infantry. So they would think you're going to switch to cav, so you just go infantry. So yeah, you're just kind of going the opposite, but most times if you don't have an anti and they get your comp, they know what to go, as long as you switch your formation like last second and don't do it like a minute behind and they do a test and find out you're on. So anyway, so the rally should be a couple seconds away here, just actually 38 seconds, sorry. Anyways, oh, by the way, if you guys do want to submit clips and be showcased on the channel, I forgot to say in the last video, just add me on Line. My Line ID is Predatorxvx. Will be in the description down below. Just go to Line, send me a YouTube link. I can download it off YouTube, so that way you guys can be showcased. And if you have sent me a clip, just send me a reminder if I haven't posted it in a week, because sometimes the messages get lost. I try to pin them in my line, but sometimes they get lost and I forget, and that kind of happened yesterday. I put a clip out that was 3 or 4 months old, just because I forgot about it. So Anyways, the rally's coming in right now. I'm just going to switch to Cav and counter it here. They are speeding up, so they must have thought he was online or something. I think he got his warrior on in time, and it was 1.3 mil, so not too bad at all. 1.3 mil nowadays is actually pretty low. Because even countering rallies, sometimes you're taking crazy damage and all that nowadays. Like, I took a 2 mil from one guy, but keep in mind he had like 600 artifact stars, but anyways, that's, and I still counter him. I still took 2 mil damage from that. It was kind of crazy, but anyways, this guy was only 800%. That makes sense, only doing 1.3 mil. So anyways, great job to our trap today. Shout out to him for sending in the clips. I'll leave his YouTube channel in the comments down below if you want to check his content out. Other than that, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.